Hi, love.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
A quick one.
Uh-huh.
Why is it that every year people set goals but they're not able to achieve them?
People set goals and they're unable to achieve them for a number of reasons. I think it must have been Albert Einstein who said that it's very easy to know someone who lacks intelligence is when you do the same things repeatedly expecting different results. Very many people actually make goals that will change their lives, but they do not do the things that will change their lives. Take for instance, you have a group of friends who are anti-investment. Every time you talk about an investment venture, a startup you want to go into, they pour water on it. All the ideas you bring. This is good to do. They say, who does that? This is good to start. How do you do that? How do you start that? You can't do that. If you maintain that same environment, even in the new year, it means they will also be doing what they know best to deter you, to inhibit you, to hamper you, to give you the words which will reiterate in your ear that you can't do it. They do not inspire you. They can't lend you money on cheap interest to do anything. So check your environment. Number two is in this country, Uganda. I think it's usually us Christians who enter the year in the church, the Pentecostal fraternity, and maybe the Christian fraternity in total. We enter the new year from church, which is actually a good thing. And you see people telling God, I want a car, I want to go abroad, strengthen my marriage, help my kids, all these goals. But what people forget is if you're a Christian, then your best Bible verse for entering the new year is James 2:14-6, which says, faith without works is dead. If you've been struggling in your relationship with your man and you pray that God actually helps you strengthen that relationship, and the challenge you were having was hygiene, and you do not work on your hygiene, your breath, body odor, the whole entire way, without that work, no amount of prayer can cure bad breath. No amount of Bible verse recitation can cure body odor. So you have to pray as you work. If you pray to enter a new year, but you're not saving money, you have an income that is coming in, and that's cash inflow. But also your cash outflow is too huge, even competing with the cash inflow. You won't get the money to invest or even engage in ventures. You will still be broke for this 2025. So faith without works is dead. And someone might think that, he's talking about, is bringing a reflection from Christianity. You will go and read a certain hadith. It was narrated by Al-Tirmidhi. He says that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, one time he was going for Salah, and he met a Bedouin man. And this man had a camel. And he asked him, why don't you tie the camel? And that Bedouin man told Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that for me, I put all my trust in Allah. That's why I do not tie my camel when I'm going for prayers. And the Prophet told the man, you tie your camel, then go for Salah. So the fact that even in Islam, they are telling us that we need to put the trust in God, but we need also to do some action. Tie the camel, then go for Salah. It's a full hadith. It's in pari materia with our Christian verse of James 2:14 to 16. So I encourage people. Your best way to achieve in 2025 is to get a pen and paper and write down the things you think you did not do well. And then try to see how you can change those things. And then go on looking for the small changes. The small changes. The small. Don't say, I'm not good at saving. And then you start by saving a lot of money. You won't go into the habit. Small savings. Small savings. Even hygiene. You just wake up. If you floss and you brush the teeth. Start there. Then you floss. Small changes. Small changes are the most significant changes a human being can do. And if you want to know how small things matter, you watch the Olympics. There were two guys who ran for the Olympics, and they were almost in the similar position until they had to go and look at the time. And the best had to be, I think, won by 1,000th of a second. Small. So you go making those small changes. Small changes. Are you disorganized? Start by laying your bed. Do you struggle to save? Start by putting aside very little money. Do you fear how to invest? Go make friends with people who can invest. And that way, I think you will do better. I wish you a very prosperous 2025 full of action.
Thank you.